Welcome back to Valley Life. I'm J.R. Jackson. Rich Krebs is on special assignment in Los Banos. Today, we have a very special guest as we continue with Wells Fargo Fridays. It's Oscar Cabrero. He's from Wells Fargo. Oscar, welcome.
Thank you. Hey, welcome.
This is a very, very interesting. We're here today talking about Fresno Street Saints. And first of all, let's say, what do you do with Wells Fargo?
So my title's Community Development Officer, and I work with a lot of our nonprofits and our internal team members. So we helping them get into boards, find opportunities for them to get involved and work in our communities. Because with Wells Fargo, we this year we just celebrated our 160th anniversary, and that's 160 years of investing back in our communities. So I've got the pleasure of being able to work with our internal customers, our team members, and helping them find opportunities to do that.
Outstanding. We've talked at length about what great job Wells Fargo, the members do, 20,000 hours donated. How did you get involved with Fresno Street Saints?
I can't remember how many years ago, but about 5 years ago or so, Brian came to us and said, I've got this idea. I've got this feeding program that we're doing over the summer, and we're keeping food in the bellies of those kids that usually only get to eat during lunch at schools, and they're on the free and reduced lunch programs, and we've been paying out of our pocket. What do you got? What do you think Wells Fargo can help West Fresno? And so we give them some ideas, hook them up to get their 501c3 and become a nonprofit and be able to start soliciting funds to help expand those programs. As soon as he became a 501c3, I told him, as soon as you're going to get a board, give me a call. I'm interested. And he did that. And so we were one of the first. We actually provided them their first grant and kind of have been with them ever since.
That is fantastic. Great work. And let's bring in Brian King from Fresno Street Saints. Brian, tell us about the Street Saints.
Well, we're a grassroots nonprofit organization that lives and works in our community. West Fresno is a place where we want to make sure that we create something here that will belong to this community, and they will buy into it. We've seen a lot of great efforts come in, but when the funding left, the organizations left or the programs left, and we were being viewed in the rearview mirror. So we worked with Wells Fargo, Big B Villa, and said, how can we come in and help create something that will be here and stay here? And so we made a 20-year commitment to stay here in West Fresno and to work. We're in our 10th year now, and definitely been seeing some great progress and some great things happening in this community.
And it really is a grassroots program. I know you were telling me earlier you're a former gang member, you got out of the gang, and now it's just more how do we keep the kids from starting in gangs?
Well, we create opportunities outside of gangs. We create after-school programs, early childhood education programs, a lot of training programs, a lot of programs that will make them look in other ways besides the gangs and the negativity that they see on a daily basis. We begin to create ways to clean up the blight in our community so they can see businessmen and men working in the community and not tearing it down.
And it's interesting, for lack of a better term, it sounds like you're building a family here.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I mean, most everybody wants to belong to something. That's a lot of ways how the gangs are. They want you to belong to them, and people want to belong to things. So we're creating something that people can belong to that's in a positive light.
We just saw an after-school program. The kids are out playing. It's a beautiful day. It really is a family atmosphere.
Yes, that's what we do. We're an extended family here. We continue to grow and work together. We train the kids, we train the parents, we train the grandparents, we train everybody that needs to be trained so that we can begin to change the culture of our community.
Arturo Garcia, come right in here. Tell us how you're a part of the program.
I am actually a board member with the Fresno Street Saints, but above that, in my regular job, I'm a service coordinator for EPMI Bayside here at Big B Villa, and also Martin Luther King Apartments and Westgate Apartments, which Fresno Street Saints is also in.
I don't know if you can pick this up, cameraman, but there is two saints right here doing a fabulous job with our youth and making this a better community. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great job. And Oscar, thank you. I know Wells Fargo is giving a lot, but you're giving your time to a grassroots effort to helping our community.
It's our pleasure, and we really do feel that it's not only in our nature, but it's a responsibility that our team members have in giving back. So it's my pleasure.
People out there watching, how can they get involved?
We want them to go onto the website and go to www.fresnostreetsaints.org and check out the site and see what there is. We've got a number of different ways. It's talent treasure, and we'd love to have either one of them. So
Thank you, Oscar. And when we return on this Wells Fargo Friday, we'll learn more about how Oscar got involved, how Wells Fargo is giving. Brian's got some special events he'd like to share with you. Arturo will tell us about this great community venue that we have when Wells Fargo Friday continues in just a moment.